This video will provide information on the completely redesigned ICG Connect system. The ICG Connect system is an interactive multimedia tool that provides an exciting motivational experience to the heart of any group cycle program. It drives results-based programming by unifying the bike's interactive animated consoles, instructor music, choreography, forward motion video, real-time data, along with team and individual gaming. First, let's take a look at the hardware. The new ICG Connect system is a fully contained unit with all the working components seamlessly connected inside. Within the base of the stand sits the upgraded mini computer media server, powered by a fully customized ICG Linux operating system, along with its power supply and connected router. These components are what power ICG Connect's gaming. At the top of the system, hardwired to the base of the unit, sits a 15.6-inch touchscreen display for control of the ICG Connect software and applications. The touchscreen display can be tilted and pivoted for ease of use and is hardwired directly to the mini computer media server. This hardwired connection from touchscreen display to server allows for optimal performance. No more need to rely on a Wi-Fi connection. In addition to the main ICG Connect system, and connected to the base of the unit via Cat6 Ethernet cables, are two ANT+ data antennas, which collect and manage all the performance data received from the bikes. The Connect system comes fully assembled out of the box, allowing for a quick and reliable installation process. Now let's take a look at the ICG Connect software applications. First is ICG Connect Ride. This is the same interactive digital gaming experience as before, but packaged with brand new features and updates. In ICG Connect Ride, you still have group mode, scenic mode, personal mode, along with leaderboards and team battles. One of the new features is race mode, which allows for team and individual races that can be specified by distance. Another new feature is Pro mode, where you can view all types of ride performance data for the serious athletes. A great update to Connect Ride is the addition of 140 new forward motion road videos for scenic mode. Instructors will now have a total of 190 forward motion road videos to choose from. The final update for ICG Connect Ride is the ability to create teams for a team battle. Teams can be created either randomly by the system, or the instructor can select teams to be male versus female, odd bike numbers versus even bike numbers, or through their own customized selection of each rider. The next application within the ICG Connect system is Tour Coach. Tour Coach allows instructors to play forward motion road videos during their classes. This creates an immersive ride experience without data interaction. Just sit back and enjoy the ride. Instructors can choose from over 500 road videos from around the world and put them in order according to their class profile and prepared music. As they teach their classes, they can reference the videos and allow riders to feel as if they're riding outside. The last software application is World Tour. World Tour provides pre-designed, already created road playlists from specific regions around the world for instructors to use in their classes. With World Tour, instructors don't have to create road playlists. It's been done for them. They can view the details of a pre-designed road playlist prior to class, set their music accordingly, press play, and teach their class. It's that simple. All assets and support material for the new Connect system will be available in Nexus.